Hey friends, Sarah here. In this video, we are going to be doing a quick yoga practice. It's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes long for a midday energy boost slash lunchtime revive. So if you get that midday crash, this practice is going to be perfect to get us in our bodies. A lot of times when we're tired, it's oxygen levels. We need to breathe deep. And it also helps for stress. If you are having a rough day, take this 15-20 minutes. I'm not asking you for much. Log off of Facebook, get off your emails, take 15-20 minutes to yourself, and I promise you, you're going to feel better. So let's go ahead and start in a child's pose. Extended child's pose, so the knees are wide, hips are sitting on the heels. We're going to walk the hands forward to the top of the mat. Forehead relaxes onto the mat. And start to arrive here. Just allowing the hips to release back to the heels. Start to let go of your day, let go of the stress. Start to breathe deeply into the lungs. So our knees are wide, we can really feel the lungs expand with air, really allowing the belly to drop. You can even feel the back of the lungs expanding with air. If you don't feel that, really try to expand the lungs like a balloon so you can feel it all around, full circle. A couple more breaths like this. If you are stressed, you can sigh it out. Let it go. You can even rock the forehead back and forth on your mat. Can even give the hips a little wiggle side to side. On your next inhale, go ahead and come up to all fours. Coming to a neutral tabletop position, we're going to roll the shoulders down and back, press into the hands, and on your inhale, allow the belly to drop, the crown of the head reaches up to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms into the mat, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Inhale, belly drops, going at your own pace with your own breath. Crown of the head reaches up to the sky. Exhale, press into those hands, round through the spine, tuck the chin into the chest, pelvis tucks as well. 2 more times like that. Inhaling, belly drops. Nice deep breaths. Exhale, press, stretch. 1 more time, inhaling, belly drops, crown of the head reaches up, shoulders are away from the ears. Exhale, press into those palms, tuck the chin, really get lots of space in each vertebrae. And come back to neutral. Go ahead and tuck the toes and lift the hips into the sky for downward facing dog. So downward dog, we want our head right between our arms. The wrists should not be bent. You should be pressing the butt back so that you have a nice long straight line from the fingertips all the way to the shoulders. Heels are reaching towards the floor. We're pressing the hips back. On your next inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet and then round out to high plank. Exhale, press the hips back, downward facing dog. 2 more times like that. Inhaling as we round out to high plank. Exhale, press the hips, downward facing dog. Stay with your deep breaths, inhaling, round it out. And exhale, press it back. Beautiful. 2 big deep breaths here. You can shake the head no as you sigh it out. Shake it, yes. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the right toes up into the sky. And exhale, bring that foot, land it right between the hands. From here, drop the back knee down. Bring the hands up onto the knee and press the hips forward. Yes, we're going to get in those hips. If you've been sitting all day, this is amazing. We want to roll those shoulders down and back. So we don't want to be in a turtle shell here. We roll the shoulders away from the ears. If you want to add a little bit to this, you can reach the fingertips up to the sky. Maybe even add a little back bend or any variation in between. Let's go ahead and add a little movement. So we're just going to do some big arm circles here for 1. Stay with your breath. 2. And 3. Beautiful. Reach those fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands. That right foot's gonna come back to meet the left. Press the hips into the sky for downward facing dog. Couple breaths here. Can walk it out if that feels good. On your next inhale, left toes reach up to the sky. Exhale, we're gonna bring that foot right between the hands. Drop the back knee down. And hands come up onto the left knee. We're pressing those hips forward, getting into the hip flexors, that hamstring. Breathing into it. If you want to add on, reach those fingertips up to the sky. Slight back bend. So we're not crunching the neck. We're not looking up. We're shining the chest up to the sky. That's our back bend. Strengthening through the mid-back. And wherever you're at, go ahead and add a big arm circle. For 1. Breathing deep for 2. And 3. Reach those fingertips up. Beautiful. Exhale, plant the hands down. Left foot comes back to meet the right, and hips send back into the sky for downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, right toes reach up towards the sky. On your exhale, bring that foot right between the hands. Plant it down, press into the feet as you reach the fingertips up to the sky. Nice crescent pose. We're just gonna add a little bounce here and wrist rolls. This is a midday energy boost. We wanna add a little movement. We wanna get the blood flowing. Stay with your breath. Beautiful. And plant those hands. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left toes reach up to the sky. Exhale, bring that foot right between the hands. Once again, press into those feet as the fingertips reach up to the sky for a crescent pose. Add your little bounce. Roll the wrist the opposite direction. You might start burning, it's okay. On your exhale, plant the hands. Left foot comes back to meet the right. Press the hips into the sky for downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right toes reach up to the sky. On your exhale, this time we're going to bring the foot on the outside of the right hand. So coming into a low lunge here, hands are on the inside of your body, and we're pressing those hips towards the floor. Again, we're going to get into these hips so you can start to move back and forth. You can pop up and down, circles, whatever feels good. Add some movement here that feels good for your body. We all have stagnant energy that builds up in different places, so add whatever kind of movement you like. Go ahead and drop the back knee down once again. Untuck the toes, and you can hang out here, or if you want a little more sensation, you can come on down to the elbows. Beautiful. You can rock back and forth here. Wherever you're at, don't try to push past that. Just meet yourself where you are today. Back up onto your hands. If you came down, we're going to reach that right arm up into the sky. So a nice little twist. If the neck can look up towards those hands, great. If not, it's okay. Now add a big arm circle here again. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Reach it back. Twist even deeper if you can, if your body's allowing you. And plant that hand down. I'm going to heel toe that foot to center. Straighten out that leg. Flex the toes. And this might be super uncomfortable for you here. So if you have anything to bring your hands on, that helps. Or you can sit all the way back and fold forward here. Wherever you're at, we're flexing those toes up towards the sky. Back is nice and flat, and we're hinging forward at the hips. You can add pointed and flexed foot if you want that movement. Beautiful. Start to walk it back forward. Tuck the back toes, plant the hands. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Downward facing dog. We'll do that all on the other side. Inhaling, left toes into the sky. Exhale, bring that foot right between the hands. On the outside of the left foot. So our hands are on the inside, and add that movement, getting into those hips. Staying with your breath, breathing deep into the lungs, deep into the belly. Don't worry about if you're doing it right. If your body's allowing you to do it wherever you're at, it's good enough for now. Go ahead and drop that back knee down. And if your body is allowing you, come on down to the elbows. You can rock back and forth here, just getting deeper into the hips. Try to send that your breath all the way down to those hips. Full body breathing. Go ahead and come back up onto the hands. Keep that right hand planted. Left hand's going to reach up towards the sky. We're still pressing those hips towards the floor, getting a slight back bend here. Shoulders are away from the ears. And add your arm circle for 3. Big arm circles for 2. And 1. Reach it up. You might be able to twist a little bit deeper. Nice. Exhale, bring that hand back to center, or back to your mat, and then heel toe the left foot to center. We're going to straighten out the left leg. Flex the toes into the sky. Remember here, if you can't reach the floor, that's quite all right. Go ahead and sit it all the way back. Back is nice and flat, and we fold forward. So whichever position you're in, you just want to try to keep a flat back and fold. You can add your pointed and flexed foot if you want to add that movement. Breathing into those tight legs. Nice. Bend back into that leg. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, send that left foot back to the right, and hips into the sky for downward facing dog. On your next exhale, slight bend in the knees, look between the hands, and then we're going to step or walk the feet between the hands. I'm going to hang out here in a forward fold. So go ahead and allow the head and shoulders to drop. You can grab onto opposite elbows and just hang here. Sway side to side. If this is really uncomfortable for you, bend the knees as much as you need. You can let the belly hang out on the thighs and just let it go. Beautiful. Go ahead and release those elbows. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, reach those fingertips all the way up to the sky. Coming to standing. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Nice. Standing nice and strong and tall. Pressing those feet into the floor. Pressing those hands together. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, reach those fingertips up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, step the feet to the back of the mat. We can drop our knees down and then lower the body all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes. And inhale for baby cobra. So crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, forehead taps. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forehead taps. Inhale, reach it up. And hold. Feel the strength of your back. Maybe you can even lift the hands off the mat. Beautiful. On your next exhale, go ahead and release. And push the hips back to extended child's pose. Forehead relaxing on the mat. Send those hips back to the heels. Find a little wiggle side to side, releasing the low back. And let's stretch it out to the side. So we're going to walk the hands over to the left. So we're reaching the right hips back as we reach the right fingertips away. So we're getting nice long side body stretch. Deep breath here. Feel the breath deep into that right lung. And walk the hands back to center and over to the right. So the left hip bone is reaching back as the left fingertips are reaching away. Breathing deep into that left lung. Feeling that nice long side body stretch. And exhale, walk it back to center. Beautiful. Inhale, come up to all fours. You're going to come to a seated position and extend the legs out in front of you. You can move the flesh out of the way, sitting, propping right up on the sit bones. Flex the feet towards your face. Shoulders roll down and back. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. And then exhale, fold forward. Allow the hands to fall wherever they are. Wherever they land. We're not reaching for our feet if we can't touch our feet. Meet yourself where you are. Breathe into that space. Nice. Inhale to rise. Bend into the legs. Grab onto the backs of the knees, and we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time all the way to the floor. Beautiful. Bring the heels close to the glutes. We're going to take that right ankle, place it on the left knee. Press the knee away from you. And then, if you want a little more sensation, you can lift the left leg off the floor and grab onto the left thigh. So recline, pigeon here. Go ahead and rock back and forth. Nice. Release that foot back to the floor. Switch sides, so left ankle on right knee. Press that left knee away from you. And then if you want a little more, you can grab onto that right thigh as you lift the foot off the mat. Find a little rock side to side. Nice. Go ahead and release both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the legs. Rock side to side, massaging the low back. And on your next exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the left side. Right arm reaches out to a T. Gaze goes over the right shoulder if your neck allows. Nice little spinal twist here. Even though we're twisting, we're still breathing deep. On your next inhale, knees back up towards the sky. Couple pumps into the belly. And when you're ready, allow those knees to fall over to the right. Left arm reaches out to a T. Gaze goes over the left shoulder. Let it all go. Beautiful. Knees back into the center. Give the belly a couple pumps with those knees. And start to reach those legs out. Coming into a quick Shavasana, extending the legs along the mat, feet fall open as they naturally do. Walk the shoulders away from the ears, palms out to the side, facing up. Take one deep inhale, and open the mouth, sigh it out. One more time like that, inhaling deep. Open the mouth, let it go. Last one, see if you can let the body fully relax into the mat. Inhaling nice and deep. Let it all go. Just taking a moment to notice how you feel. How does your body feel? Where is your mental state? Your emotions? On your next inhale, reach those fingertips above the head, taking a nice long good morning stretch. Exhale the knees into the chest. You can give yourself one more back massage if you like. Roll over to your right side. Press back up to seated. Come into a quick cross-legged position, hands at heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself for taking these 20 minutes out of your day to take care of yourself. I hope you feel better equipped to take on the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.